Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the fixed super late models here at Knoxville. I always love racing at Knoxville. We had the quickest lap in practice, which is nice. Hopefully we can keep that up. The track's like slick on the middle of the track on entry, but the rest of it's not that bad. I've been running like a slider line and it worked really well for me. You just have to keep the car really straight on entry. So hopefully we can do that here in qualifying, because I feel like on new tires it wants to get sideways much easier. But that was pretty decent. Trying to keep the car straight, get up to the outside on the exit. Reinforce a little bit more slick. Oh, we got a 0x. That's not a good start. Alright, we're going to have not the best qualifying. That's unfortunate. I screwed up by smacking the wall on the front stretch, and it messed up our line for the second lap too. So we're going to have to work our way through the field a little bit, I imagine. I'm mad I did that, because I feel like we had a decent first lap too. What was that lap? A 004, dang. And we had a bad 1 and 2. We definitely could have gotten pole there. I really screwed that up. I think our first lap would have been like an 8 or something. That's quite unfortunate, because barely scraping the wall on the front stretch. That's going to make us start at least second, if not further back. We got Holbert out here, who's fast. Ryan's quick. We got Josiah Johnson to recognize his name. Cade is out here. So it should be a fun race. Hopefully we can have a nice clean one. We got 40 laps here. Hopefully we don't get too many cautions. All right. Estimated SOF is 4,300. Solid. We are car number 7. So us being a kind of low car number is nice. I love racing at Knoxville. Always gets a lot of people registering for it. I think it had 2 splits. I want to say this had 2 splits, maybe 3. Because there was, what, 11? I think there was 3 splits. Because I remember there being, like, upper 20s at one point. I think it got to the low 30s, I'm assuming. But we're a low car number. Hopefully we can gain some I rating being a low car number. Adam ended up running an 892 solid lap, but I honestly think we would have beaten it on our first one. Taylor. So it's going to be a good race. Honestly, I think it's going to be a fun one. Hopefully we can get up to second real quick and then try to duke it out here with Adam and see if we can have a good run. We need to get a good start is the main thing. That's the one thing. We need to get a good start behind him. Hopefully we don't mess it up too badly and spin our tires. So I need to not really look behind me and just focus on what's in front of us. Trying to get comfortable in my damn chair like always. But I know we're quick here. Knoxville is one of my best tracks, I would say, just because like I could run a slider line stuff really well to keep speed. We just have to not get too sideways. And I haven't really raced at him before. I know Gavin races him like every week in the limited, so it's interesting seeing him in something else. But here we go. Not a great start for us. We did have kind of a bad start there. Try not to destroy the guy on our outside. But hit the berm down there pretty bad. And it's a hornet's nest behind us. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to try to run what we were running in qualifying. See if we can catch up to them too. I imagine we should be able to. We just got to not spin our tires a whole bunch and do that. Because getting sideways is not good. That's good. That messed up my line in 3 and 4 just being sideways. Decent 1 and 2. It looked really weird, but it actually worked pretty well. Just because keeping the car straight keeps the car faster, I guess. You can get back on throttle much easier. Hit the fastest lap. Nice. 9:23. Not a crazy lap, though. Because I know the track I was practicing on was similar to this before this session. And I got down to like the 5s after like 5-10 laps or so. Like I was just doing this line and got down to the 5s, which is nuts. Need to be more steady on throttle. Try not to spin tires. Hoping the 2 in front of us can get racing a little bit more. Behind us hit fastest. I'm not too worried about it because passing here is tough when it gets like this right now. It is kind of just like a slider line. Yeah, running same time as Adam currently.
Sorry, Cade.
I don't know where Cade started. I don't know if he did a lap or not, or if he hit the wall both laps potentially.
17.996.
Going a little higher on the slider. There's a little bit of grip up a little higher in 1 and 2. Trying to slide up into the 4 there. Dion, I'm assuming it's the way it said. Adam's just kind of running this like outer lane, which is interesting. Just keeping up speed probably. Keeping the momentum up. And then the little higher slider line in 1 and 2. And then just outside the slick in 3 and 4. Kind of follow the grip around. Somebody left. No caution at least. That's nice. 962. That's not bad right now. Got a little sideways there on the exit. Had to gather it up. Feel like I'm a little low there in 3 and 4. Just not wanting to grip up there. I really wish we wouldn't have messed up our qualifying lap, because I feel like that means a ton for this race. Like, qualifying means a good bit, it seems like. Passing on the bottom is going to be tough right now. It might come in late in this race, honestly. If this line, everybody starts running it, it might get slicked off. The bottom might come in late, which would be really fun. I love running the bottom when it gets super slicked off at this track. So I can get rolling right along the bottom pretty decent at this track, which is a ton of fun to me. Knoxville always has some pretty good racing because of that reason. You can get some multi-lane racing going at times. Like right now, it's pretty one-laned at the moment. You can definitely throw sliders though, which is fun.
17.985.
We're in a 17.9 there. If we can continuously run 17.9s, that'd be pretty decent. See, I'm staying a little lower there in 3 and 4. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I blinked at the wrong time. I got in the wall.
17.9.
Like, I blinked off the exit and straightened it out a little early. Brian behind us is running a higher line. I don't think that's the best idea. You don't want to be too high into the grip, because it's like less grippy up there.
Nick, you better watch those sliders.
17.934.
Looks like he's up to 5th or something back there. I saw him on the relative. What did he run that last lap? 934. That's a solid lap. Second here, tried throwing a slider line in 1 and 2, and he backed off to not get into the side of Adam. Like, if our times ever start falling off more, then that's when I want to try and change my line. Like, we're not running 9s really anymore.
18.021.
Or at least close to a 9, I would say.
17.9.
Leader did a 977 that last one. It is getting quite wide in these corners now. 18 flat, that's interesting. That's so satisfying when you get like a lap like that. That's hard to do. Like, try to go in practice and hit an exact second mark on a lap. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, clipped the wall there on entry. That's gonna hurt this corner. I just ran my fastest lap of the race, 9:23. That's hilarious. How does that work? Getting fast right now.
There's a car in front of you.
I do feel like the slider line might come into play a little. The outside does keep its momentum really well though. I want to see what this kind of lap will do right now. I think it might be a slight bit slower. Might be faster 1 and 2, slower 3 and 4. It might have been the case. I did feel really fast in 1 and 2 doing it. which normally I feel like staying lower in 3 and 4 actually is good speed.
18.084.
Try to run that line 1 and 2 and not as aggressive of a high lane in 3 and 4. Everybody's just right on top of each other. I got 2 sideways there. That was bad on me. It's weird how high we're running in 3 and 4, honestly.
18.089.
Try not to get into him. He's getting close to our outside. I was trying to give him the lane. Oh, Adam's blinking around all of a sudden. A little bit over halfway now, though.
18.14.
Seems like getting all the way out to this grip is fast right
Yeah,
now.
stuck
You
right
can
there
keep
now.
it straight.
You ain't kidding. I'll throw a big ball on you. and then
Very
just
different
park on
lines
you.
than what I'm used to here.
18.157.
It is getting really slicked off on the bottom. And the grip's just getting pushed higher and higher at the moment. Somebody lost a fender there. That would have sucked in real life. We ran straight over that thing. Probably would have a blown tire or something. Wonder if it's this car up here, the 10, that lost it. It might be.
18.25.
Trying to cut off the entry of these corners right now. Or maybe it was him that left. Josiah. Trying to cut the entry off and still get the grip and the run on exit as much as we can. 3 and 4 of these guys are staying a little lower. Just trying to keep the momentum up in this car as much as we can.
0.084.
Seems like we're catching these guys the slightest bit right now. It all depends on where this lapper is going to go too. Because who knows how that's going to go. That could really throw a curveball here.
18.164.
But if we start getting side by side with this guy, oh, this is going to be interesting. Definitely feel like we're a little faster at the moment. We got a huge run on him on that back stretch.
20 minutes to go. Low one on the bottom.
Slow on the bottom, and we got our caution. The 3 car is going to stop to bring out a caution so he didn't go a lap down and he could try to get some spots back. That's pretty dumb, honestly. That's stupid.
1 to go.
All right, 1 to green. It's going to be an intense last few laps. Didn't really want this. Wanted that thing to stay green because it was really fun there trying to run down these guys. I felt like we were a little faster, but this is going to make it much tougher and make the craziness much higher. Because it was basically like a 4-horse race up front, like just potentially to swap spots, but now you can just get spun out easy and end up far back very quick. So that caution really sucked. That was dumb, honestly. But getting ready to go.
Pace cars off. Be ready. You ready?
Couldn't quite see him very well, but we're all right. We actually got a decent launch away from behind us. Gonna go back to that line we were running. See if we can't do anything with it. If I can get to this guy's outside, that would be huge.
18.276.
That was an awful turn 1. A top 3 would still be great for us, but I feel like we're slightly better than that. I'm messing up my slider line right now, though.
18.3.
That was better for 1 and 2.
The latest did 18.36.
basically ran the same time as the leader there. And I felt like we messed up. Are we gonna have another caution because of the 3 cars stopping on track?
0.33.
Nope, he's moving now. Hopefully he doesn't screw anything up here at the end for us. Thought we were gonna be able to get under him a little bit more.
18.374.
Really trying to hit our line the best we can. They're pulling away a little bit now though.
Not bad stuff, close line.
They're getting together a little bit behind us, which is nice. White flag. Maybe these two will get into each other. Second place is trying to run a little higher.
6.
Oh, he's getting a run. Oh, he's at his right rear. Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh, you're gonna get it. Come on.
That might have broke his right front. I think we're gonna fucking win this. Holy
Austin.
shit. I'll take it. That's luck. That is so lucky.
Oh my god, Austin, there's no way you just took
That's
that
fucking
win.
crazy. Yeah, that's just lucky at that point.
Flag in the hand down here.
I will take it. We did not deserve to win that. Second place got in the right rear of the leader, and I will freaking take that. That was gnarly. I don't know how. That's the luckiest win I've ever had for sure.
Anyone pulling that first one?
That one was very unexpected, to say the least. I cannot believe that, honestly. I love Knoxville, but second place had a huge run there. Like, that's absolutely nuts. He ran that outside, got to his right rear, and then I have to go back and see exactly what happened, because I thought he was going to spin him out inside. I don't know if Adam overcorrected into the wall, and then it broke the other guy's right front, and he just couldn't turn, and that's why he was just coming down the track. I tried to not completely run him over, but man, that was wild. That's all I got to say. That was freaking wild. Because what happened with these guys? He had a huge run. I thought he was going to spin him out inside. It looks like he was trying to not, but at the same time, I thought he was going to just hook him left. And then, oh, he got on the outside at that point. Like, it got him loose, and it straightened him up. So he ended up on his outside, so he slams the wall. I think that broke his right front. It sent him in the wall, which sucked. I got on the brakes super hard. Yeah, his right front was broken. And then that really broke it at that point. Where did he end up finishing? He ended up finishing all the way back in 6th. Adam finished all the way in 8th. He led every single lap besides the final one. That sucks so much for him, but I cannot believe we won that. That is the luckiest thing that ever happened to me. Usually nothing like that happens to me. It happens to me, if anything. But holy shit, that was huge. I thought he was gonna like stay a little higher, but with his broken right front, he didn't really have much control over his car, and I had a huge run. I was trying to like let off. I even slammed the brakes to not run him over, and he just couldn't turn anyways. I thought because Ryan was gonna catch us very quick. Luckily, we had a big gap on that, but holy crap, that is crazy. Let's go back and see anything else that happened through the race. But man, I cannot believe that. These guys are like almost 3 wide, just barely tapping there. They're fine. 44 all over the 76. Oh, he cuts down on that guy. He cut down on the 9 there. There's definitely a car under him. 17 going to get the wall, just followed up with the 44 in front of him. 55 going to smack the wall. It is hard to see that wall in the front stretch. I don't know why. I was struggling, like, in practice, actually seeing the wall. I kept, like, coming up and scraping it, kind of like we did in qualifying, honestly. But, man, that qualifying would have been so nice to actually start higher. But, hey, it worked out in the end. I cannot believe that. That is nuts. The luckiest finish I have ever had, to where we go from 3rd to 1st in the final lap because the top 2 got together. That never happens to me. One, I'm never really in that position to be able to take advantage of that to win a race. But, oh, the back of his car says, "I'm shit." That's fucking hilarious. I love that. At least, like, they're just making fun of himself. That's hilarious. Oh, the 17 destroyed the wall. I think he's the one that ended up leaving. Yeah, I think he broke his right front right there and the left. But, man, that was tough. 44 coming up and side door in the 71. Was he the one? No, the 11 was that was him. That was somebody else. That was Josiah. But I remember the 44 here said, like, the 5 car, you have one coming or something like that. I want to see what happened between them. Because I thought it was from him sliding up on the 71, but 71's not him. So I was mistaken there. 71 got the wall, gonna get the wall there. Not that bad, but definitely has a bent spoiler. That's gonna slow him down quite a bit. But I know he ended up leaving in the race anyways. Is this the 5? Yeah, this is the 5. What even happened? It was right here probably. Tried to throw a slider. Nope, didn't get into him. I'm real interested to see what happens between them two. Really interested to see what happens. Adam was blinking a little. 9 car, oh, trying to throw a slider, but the other guy had nowhere to go, so he just tries to stay outside. Is that wasn't the 5 car, that's all I gotta say. They're 3 wide on the exit there. They were both gonna try to throw a slider. Oh, and they all get tangled up. Is that why he's mad? Like, they both went to go throw a slider, but the 9 stayed like center instead, and he tried throwing a slider up because he probably thought he was gonna slide up. They just get caught together, and it pushes both them up right into him. He just never slowed up for it, really. Like, it's a fast thing to happen, but you could kind of see it coming behind it, I would say. So he really just like, he came to a stop. Oh, he broke his tire there, I imagine, something like that. Because he lost his whole spoiler, actually. Damn, that's what we were running over, this guy's spoiler. That's nuts. But he really came to a stop there just so he could try to come back through the field some. That's kind of sad, honestly. And where did he end up finishing anyways? He ended up finishing back in 9th still, so it did not matter one bit. That was a tight slider there. That's probably what they were talking about. That was close one behind me. That was a good cut down though. Good slider. He cleared him and then cut down under him. And then man, this was just wild. Cannot believe that happened on the final lap. And then we're gonna take advantage of it and everything. That is terrible. That sucks so much. Adam ended up finishing back in 8th. We come home with the victory. I'll take that. Let's go see how much iRate we end up gaining out of this because we were car 7. This is gonna be a huge day for us. All right, we gained a solid 87. I think that's the exact same that I gained out of the Daytona 500 when I would finish 3rd as like the 29 car. So that is wild. I'm super happy about that. That's like my highest SOF win by far, I think. I think I won like just over a 3K before, and now it's a 4,300. So I will take that. That's freaking amazing. A lot of luck involved in that with the 4 and the 1 car getting together there on the final lap. It really sucks for Adam because he led every single lap. We only led the one that mattered. So, hey, I'll take it. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Can't be mad about it for me. I'm very lucky there. Ryan's all the way up to a 57. Damn, that's crazy. He just grinds shit, though. That's nuts. But I definitely want to run more of this weekend and stuff because I love racing at Knoxville, and I usually have some decent races, and a ton of people are going to show up for it like this. It looks like 2 of the splits have already finished. I think there's 1 probably in between us that needs to go, or 1 under this, honestly, because I think there was 3 splits, because we only had 11. Then that'd be 22. I definitely saw upper 20s registered at one point, but hell yeah, I'll take that. Let's go try to get up to 5K. That'd be awesome. But it's coming to the end of the season. I know I don't have a ton of time to race this weekend because I have the 12 hours of Bathurst with Gavin and Rob. So I'll be on my Twitch streaming that this weekend. So if you want to check that out, we'll be doing that for 12 hours on Saturday. But appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this race. It was a wild one. Can't believe we came home with the win, but I'll take it. That's the most awesome win I've had, I feel like. So very, very thankful for that one. So appreciate you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.